family, it's Nurse Lulu. I hope you guys are having a great summer and a really wonderful day. Today I am here to do sensory / I Spy jars with you. So typically this week of camp we have some really special campers here who are legally deaf and legally blind and typically have other special needs as well. So I wanted to do something that really focused on the senses. So for this spy jar or sensory jar, you're gonna fill about 1/4 of it with rice and then put in some small toys or some foam shapes, really anything that'll fit inside this jar. Marbles, glass beads are great, beans work as well. Just anything that's gonna stand out against the color of the rice. Okay, so you'll put a few things in and then fill it up about 1/2 to 2/3 of the way with rice and then add a few more things and add a little bit more rice. You don't want to fill it all the way to the top because you want room for things to move around. So once you've got it about that full, close it up. Of course, you don't have to use a jar, you can use a bottle for this, anything that you can see through. Then slowly turn it around, really mix it well, and turn it around and see what you can see. So here I can see my fish and my yellow duck. If I turn it a little, I can see the pink duck, nice big marble. Keep going, I can see my foam cue there. So really things with different colors, things with different shapes, sizes, just anything that'll fit, and really focus on that sense of sight. Then you can also put it in kind of a bigger container where you can feel everything. So as you pour it out slowly if you can, and really focus on your sense of hearing. See what you can hear, or hear what you can hear rather. I really think that's such a nice sound to the rice hitting. I also thought it would be nice to think about my sense of smell, and I put a few drops of an essential oil that I had. Of course, I'm not eating any of this, I'm not tasting any of it. There are some tastes that you could put in here that would smell nice and that would also taste nice, but really most of these things you should not put in your mouth, especially if you're touching everything repeatedly. So I put a couple of drops of a scent in here and mixed it around. So for me it smells a little bit like honeysuckle and watermelon, but if you wanted to, you could also put maybe a drop of a scent on a particular item, and then as you pulled that small toy out it would smell a certain way to you. Really, you could then think about your sense of smell too. So one of the biggest senses that our campers who come for our special Deaf Blind Week focus on is their sense of touch. And that's what I really want you guys to get out of this kind of sensory box exercise. So you've got rice in here, you've got small toys, maybe some beans, some marbles, some glass beads. You could use any kind of bead really. And really the toys for me, I tried to pick out things that had different, that were made of different things. So I've got some wooden things, some plastic, some foam, some things that are more spiky, some softer foam. Really just any little thing that's gonna feel different from the rice, and that also has kind of a distinct shape. So then I want you to feel around and without looking at what you're pulling out, try to feel the edges of it and identify what it is or what it might be. So to me this feels maybe, it feels like one of the wooden animals, feels like wood, and maybe one of the animals, maybe a gorilla or a bear. Yeah, that could could be that. So you can go through and do that with all kinds of things that you find in here. You can also go through and collect piles of things that are kind of the same shape. So I might try to feel for all of the marbles and put all of my marbles together in one jar, or all of my kind of flattened glass beads. Those could be in a separate jar or in a separate place on my table. And really just think about, as you're going through, think about your sense of touch and how you use that throughout your day, not just in this activity, but really throughout your whole day. And think about all the rest of your senses as well, everything that you use. So again, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope that you enjoy this activity, and we'll see you next time.